Welcome to the online devotional of First Church in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm Jim Creel Jr., Associate Pastor. We find ourselves at the last installment on our series on fruit of the Spirit from Galatians 5, Paul's letter to the Galatians church. And if you're hanging in there, thank you. One of the lessons I've learned is about 2 or 3 in a series is probably plenty. So those of you who've hung through this, thank you for being diligent and dedicated. We're in Galatians 5, verses 22 and 23, and this is from the English Standard Version. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things there is no law. And if you look at different translations, you'll see a little bit different word use. And patience sometimes shows as forbearance. Sometimes goodness is seen as generosity. And so it can be a little bit of a challenge sometimes. And as I mentioned in a previous one, I've used Tim Keller's book on Galatians, and he goes into the Greek and tries to explain from that point. But in looking at kindness, is an ability to serve others practically and deeply that might leave you vulnerable. And part of that is the ability to do so because you have a deep inner sense of security. You know who you are in Christ, and that gives you an ability to be kind at a very deep level without expecting anything in return. Now goodness is close to integrity, and it's being the same person through all circumstances. Instead of being phony or artificial, is being the same, regardless, in the good times and the bad. Faithfulness could be considered loyalty or courage, but it's being highly reliable and true to your word. When you as a Christian say it, it should be true. When you say it, I will do this, it should be something that can be counted upon. So, as we look at this fruit of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. That is how the church should be seen. Unfortunately, there's way too many other adjectives the general public would use. So we have to be on guard. And are we demonstrating Christ's love through us? The fruit should be evident. I hope this series has been helpful. Maybe it's been a bit challenging, and that can be a good thing. I encourage you to draw closer to Jesus. And as we draw closer to Him, we'll find the fruit will become more prominent in your life. So, we'd love to have you join us on Sunday at 10 o'clock for our traditional or contemporary service, or join us online, be a part of our online community. Regardless, follow Jesus and share Him with others. I look forward to seeing you next week when we will not be talking about fruit of the Spirit.